So the question is, how does Umar's conduct at the surrender of Jerusalem set an example for Muslims? This is a very important question. So the question was, how does Umar's conduct at the surrender of Jerusalem set an example for Muslims? First of all, humility. What example is being set? That Muslims, no matter wherever they go, if they're going in the victorious phase, they should show humility. And what else do we see? That, okay, he was humble and he showed humility entering into the city. Even when he was called, remember the occupiers of Jerusalem, they insisted that we are only going to hand over or give up the ownership of Jerusalem if the Caliph comes himself. Can you see his humility in the fact that he said, okay, I'm going to come? So, like, imagine if he said, no, I'm not doing that. Just take it, just snatch it from them. No, he said he accepted that. Why do you think he accepted this? Because of the sanctity of the place. Jerusalem was sacred to all faiths, for the Jewish faith, for the Muslims, for the Christians. So due to the sanctity of the place, that's why he agreed to come and take the handover, take the key from the Christians himself. What other example does this conduct of Umar set? No misuse of authority. He is the Khalifa. Jerusalem has come under the Islamic State, but he does not misuse his authority. He does not come in like a king. And when he's addressing the Christians, he does not show any, proudness or, aggressiveness that, okay, I'm king, I'm the state leader, I can do whatever I want. So he does not misuse his authority. Respect for multi-faith. In other words, how can we see the respect for multi-faiths? What we can learn that even today as Muslims, we should also respect multi-faiths also. Because remember, he wanted a place to pray. So he asked, where should I pray? They said, okay, pray in the church. And he said, no, I'm not going to pray here. Just show me the place where Dawood used to pray. So he went to where Dawood used to pray, although it was not a respectable place to pray. But then he got the place cleaned and he preferred praying there. So he respected each and every faith. And that's what we can learn as Muslims today. That's an example that we should respect each and every faith that is on this earth. Every religion that we see on earth, we should respect it. Okay, and respect for worship place, as I just mentioned, that he refused to pray in the church. Why do you think he refused to pray in the church? Because if he would have prayed in the church, then that would have been a precedent set that, okay, Muslims can come in and take over churches and synagogues. Synagogue is a Jewish worship place, okay? So this precedent would have been set that, okay, this is permissible. So his example as to not pray there was respect for the worship place. And if a worship place belongs to a specific faith, it should be kept that way. It should not be bulldozed down. Whereas we don't see this in non-Islamic countries. Like if you see India, the first thing that they enjoy doing is bulldozing our mosques down. But alhamdulillah, what you see is that Muslims, whenever they go anywhere, they don't desecrate churches or synagogues. They respect them. Okay, and then what else can Muslims learn from his example? Pray on success. The first thing he wanted to do after conquering and taking over the keys of the city of Jerusalem, what did he do? He wanted to thank Allah, so he prayed. So every single success, no matter how huge it is, maybe, of course you're not going to be conquering a new land, or you're not going to be overtaking some land, but any success that you ever get in life, a new job, passing an exam, scoring a good university, remember always to pray to Allah for to thank him. And then remember, honor for all. Hazrat Umar gave honor to each and every one. He never humiliated anybody. He left the city with, setting up a governance, and he left the city respectfully. He didn't impose any, extreme measures upon them. He honored each and every one. They were just allowed to pay jizya.